Alright, good evening everyone. As usual, my name is Polite Banshee, and tonight we're doing another run of Curious Expedition because yesterday I found out after stream ended that my microphone was not on. So we're doing it again. So obviously I was able to complete a full run, which was pretty interesting actually. We got to Expedition 6 with a fair bit of point, ended up second in rank, so I want to try it again today. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the way to the end. It's a fairly long game, took 4 hours to get at the end of one run, but we'll try. So sadly, this is not a completely blind playthrough, but it is a rogue type game, and I've played only once, so there's still a lot to explore. But now I understand better the game, so I'll be explaining a little bit how the game works for those who haven't played it, and yeah. So let's go. So Curious Expedition is an exploring game. It's kind of like a board game, basically, where you choose an explorer, and then you go on a map, an adventure, on 6 maps actually, one by one, and on each map you're trying to reach the goal of the Golden Pyramid. So you need to find the Golden Pyramid on the map, and there's also a lot of other things to account for, a lot of other sites to explore, native village where you can trade and do all sorts of good stuff, and there's also enemies like animals and different kinds of beasts that you can choose to fight or not. It's usually not a good idea to fight, and things mostly want to kill you in the game, so you're trying to get to the end as best you can. So the first thing we need to do is to choose an adventurer, which is like the leader of our party, and each of them comes with some followers, like Charles Darwin, which we had yesterday. Start with a donkey, that's kind of like storage space, and a fighter, and I think someone we can speak with a native, so you get like better trade options, and also some tools, combat tools, but also torch and machete to cut through the jungle, and a bit of alcohol, which is used like food in the game. Alcohol as is kind of a very good food, with the large downside that it makes your people grow into alcoholics, and when they do, then you need to keep supplying them with alcohol, or else they leave your party. Also, Darwin is a butterfly enthusiast, so you get sanity each time a butterfly is collected, which we found more than I thought we would yesterday, actually. I'll check the other ones just to see. I'd rather not go with alcohol again, because that did create some problems. Okay, so I'm guessing Marie Curie doesn't want to fight that much, which I'm fine with, but I'd rather be prepared. Okay, so you also have rest in native village without standing cost. Okay. Oh, so this one can get additional fame. Fame is like victory points in the game. So you try to have as much fame as possible by bringing back artifact to London that you can trade to the museum for points or money to fund your next expedition. Okay, so he's specialist of in the snow scenarios, either capable of treating wounds. That's good actually. Start with the cook. No weapons, so there's that. But not bad actually. I might choose him. Rasputin. Weird. Can convince anyone to join, even if you're not good with the locals. This is a bit of a bad guy, for sure. Yeah, let's try Yuan Fiong. I'm down with that. Welcome back to the Explorer Club, dear friend. Have you heard that we are building a statue to honor our most famous member? So the objective of the campaign is to be the one with the most fame at the end, so you get your statue erected. There's 3 levels of difficulty. We did normal yesterday, and I will again, because certain debt sounds not so fun. Okay, so here we have a few things. So this is world number 1 of 6. So like the first map, we have 10 starting fame and a bit of money to purchase some goods, and we have a choice of map. So either defiled dryland or jungle. And I think we can check. I'm not sure how though. Oh, shit. I think there's a way to check the details of the map, but I can't find it right now. No? Alright. Probably dry land to start. Seems easier than jungle. Early that morning, I arrived at the docks. The captain had yet to arrive, so I sat on the pier and waited. Brother Johannes approached me while we waited. He had boarded the ship and begged us to accompany him to a nearby native village upon our arrival at our destination in order to spread the word of God. Yeah, that sounds fairly straightforward. I accepted, since I would gladly do my part to help spread the word of God. Not sure about that, but I like the loot part. Alright, so here's the map. I had heard enough sea shanties to fashion my own opera several times over, so I was relieved when a shoreline rose in the morning mist. The foreign landscape beaconed us to explore. So we can leave things on the ship, but we don't have that much stuff. Can refill some water. I don't think we're going to need it. It's usually for a desert mostly. But it's, you know, it's free, so whatever. Let's begin. Brother Johannes had marked the location of the village he wanted to reach on our map. So every beginning of mission, basically, you'll get one of those like side quests that you can accept or refuse. Usually gives you a reward like fame or maybe some extra money. So we need to go to that village. All right. Let's see what our team looks like. Okay, so that's our guy. So the combat is like kind of dice game-ish. We seem to have a unique die, which I've never seen. So I don't know what it does. and a blue die, which so those are the 6 faces of the die, so what you can get, and basically you try to combo with different side of dice, but you kind of need to figure out which side combo with each other, so a bit of a guessing game at the beginning, but we are capable of treating wounds, and we regen out, which is pretty good. This is a mission we have to do, and we have a cook who is not really into fighting, but we can cook meat, so if we do fight, we can get back our sanity. So the sanity is basically our health. If it goes down to 0, shit start to happen really fast. Sickness and people going crazy and all that good stuff. Each character also has a toughness, obviously, but also capacity, which is basically slot for your belt down here. So the Miss Edwards here, the water buffalo, has a lot of storage space, as you can see, but doesn't do much else. Okay, so this guy is alcoholic, so we want to get rid of him. That's the guy we escort, so that's not a big problem. You can have up to 4 companions, and you usually want to have 4, as to what I understand, because you get just more dice for combat, bigger pool, so it's just straight up better from what I can understand. Alright, so movement costs sanity, so this costs 7 sanity to get there, and 2 travel days, and you try as much as possible to get to the pyramid the first. I can't. So at the left of the screen, there's a kind of a pyramid. Meter basically with the other players, and so you try to get there. I think under 100 days for the first one, maybe less. And there's a compass that's not very accurate, but gets more and more so the closer you get to your objective, and that kind of points toward the pyramid. But now I actually understand that sometimes there's magnetic mountains that can on the map that can mess up with. Oh, this is actually bigger than I thought. They can mess up with your compass and give you false information. Anyway, let's go. So at the top, we're losing sanity, the purple bar. But we're still fine. There's another check mark here, which might be some sort of cave in the mountain. We can probably go there first. So you have to approach to be able to see landmarks, so cave entrance. We do have a torch, which is required to get into cavern. Not required, but like heavily incentivized, because or else you need to take a chance and losing that to explore in darkness, and losing that is not good usually. We approach a cave. The entrance led into darkness of unknown depth. We required a torch in order to venture forth. So we lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a small cavern scattered with the detritus of what seemed to be a failed expedition. The skeletal remains of what must have been a German explorer presented us with a crooked smile. All the bones we found had been cracked open, and it seemed sucked empty of marrow. Ugh. To our surprise, one of the rodent crates still held some valuable equipment. Ooh, more chocolate in a cave. That sounds delicious. Fireworks can draw attention. And movement detected to danger zone. So we'll take it. Why not? Close. Good start. The dark brown parts are out of bound of the map, from my understanding. Okay, so which way? This way? Sure. So we've been moving on dry land, but this is a thick dryland jungle, so it costs way more to go unless you have a machete, which we don't have. So we'll have to suck it up. We entered a native village. The people here looked like the best scouts known to this region. We accompanied the missionary to the village chief, who wanted us to reward us with information about the preeminent landmarks to set eyes on in the region, including a holy shrine which he marked on our map. The villager welcomed us with smiles on their faces. Our reputation seemed to be very positive in this region. So top right, there's like a blue face, and that's like basically the feeling of the native toward us. You want to keep in good spirit because you get better trades, and you can actually rest in the village to regain sanity. So that's good. We might want to recruit, but let's start with trading. So those give you fame points. Basically, that's why they have like the red and blue ribbons. But you need to trade for it. I got those two, which could be worth a bit of money. I don't think I'm gonna need them for a bit. It doesn't have any value, and we should probably keep it. This mushroom can heal. Nice. Horn flute to distract wildlife. Spear could be good if we do get into combat. So like 2 spears maybe. Have some kind of weapon. Or 3. We can use 3 per combat round, so. And I need to think about getting more fame. So this doesn't give us much fame. This is 20 fame, so that's pretty good, and 2 fame. So we could buy that for 60, but that's a lot. What if I take only 2? Not really. Yeah, sounds good. So we have a bit of a treasure to get some fame. Let's see if we can recruit. Talk to the villager to see if some of them were enterprising enough to join the trek. A few moments later, I had gathered the interested individual and needed to decide who to recruit. We can get another donkey, but that's probably not necessary. So both of those are the same. No, this guy has a flaw, which is superstitious. So anything unknown or mysterious makes them flip. Better scouting distance and better standing. So I think we should take this one. Just straight up better. Lopo back. Our time with the natives was a delight. They remained friendly and offered us more help. Let's rest. I told the team to unpack our things and prepare for the night. A young child was so excited about her stay that she ran up to me for a hug. A rash was clearly visible on their neck and arms. Sure. I did not want to appear rude and allowed the child to hug me. I prayed to God that the affliction was not infectious. -2 standing. I woke to face a crowd of native. It seems my expressive yawning concerned them. We felt more welcome here. They remained very polite and gestured for us to find comfort in their settlement. Okay then. Let's just leave. Okay. Let's heat a little bit. Get our sanity back. I love chocolate. So 20, 21. stone circle. That's good. Apparently they showed us where a secret shrine was. No? I thought I read that. Okay, so stone circle are good because they allow you to reveal stuff on the map. So camp points or runes. Should probably get the runes. Cool. So now we know where we can get good stuff. That's a magnetic mountain, so like the compass is probably aiming towards it for no reason. We need to dynamite those. I don't exactly know what their range is, but should we give up this rune? Because we'll have to go all the way back. Let's try to see if there's a way around here, and if there isn't, then too bad. There is one. Whoop. 41, 49. Really? It's longer to do that? It's probably too much time. Let's just keep going. I'd rather explore more of the map because that gives you fame point anyway. And there's another rune, so it's not like we're gonna leave empty-ended anyway. Well, hopefully. We do kind of miss some sanity though. Oh, we also can level up our characters when there's a green plus sign next to them. It gives them more abilities and more dice. I think having a good cook could be cool. Oh, he's heartbroken. Will hesitate to follow you home after this expedition. Okay, so let's level up our cook then. So we have cooking level 2 basically, so we get a better type of cooking. Let's go into the shrine. We arrive at a majestic structure, seemingly a holy shrine to the inhabitant of the region. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. The portal that led inside emitted a airy chill. The building was cold to the touch. I wonder if the stone was resistant to warm, or if there was some other explanation. Oh, we do have a... Oh no, we don't have the guy that doesn't like paranormal stuff, so... We had found a secret altar room. If this place had any riches, I knew we would find them here. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its center. So usually when you investigate the altar, you get some stuff, but also some sort of a curse you need to escape from. Yeah, so we got some relics. Yeah, it makes the native hates us. This was not a day for hesitation. That was exactly what we came for. All of a sudden, the temperature dropped all around me. I could see my own breath crystallize in the air, and every breath was like tiny needles were being jammed into my nose and throat. So what is this? I think we need to get away as fast as possible. Yeah, so ice is spreading out from there, so let's keep going up. It's probably gonna stop at some point, hopefully. So this is our first monster, and that's a stone overhang. I don't know what that does. And he's aggro. I think we're gonna have to fight him. Let's try. So there's only one of him, so let's add some dice. Let's just add all the spears that we have. So when you're in combat, each of your team member has a set of dice, basically. So that's why you see each of the people's faces near their dice, and you can add some that are items, either weapons usually, and then you roll everything. You have 3 roll that you can do, and each roll you do, you can keep some dice and either activate some dice or keep dice aside and then re-roll the rest. So it's kind of like a Yahtzee bit type. And if the dices are vibing like this, then that means that they can combo with each other in some kind of way. So like, for example, if I take those 2, then it produces spear throw, which does more damage than if I just use my spear dice by itself. So that seems good. Can I up the damage somehow? No. Okay, so let's get back this and this. What is that die? Okay, let's start with that, yeah. Okay, so we can do that again for another 4. Okay, so this combo gives us damage but also shield, which could be good if we can't kill him in one turn. So I need to do 4 more. Does that dice... Oh, so that's a stun ability. It doesn't combo with anything. Okay, let's... Actually, stun sounds pretty good. Let's do that. So we'll get a free turn, I guess. What else can we roll? That by itself doesn't do anything. So let's just end the round. Oh, he's not stunned anymore. Okay then. I can't eat during combat. Good to know. Alright, we can probably finish him this turn. Actually, we don't even have weapon anymore, so we might have to flee. Okay, we have a combo. No. Damage 3, shield 1. Can I do more? No. Okay, so let's do that. That sounds good. What about this? Defend, shield 1. No. Don't think I'll be able to do more damage. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. No roll left. Okay, so should we heal? It's probably too early. Oh, I can't actually. Alright, let's hand around, see what happened. So I don't exactly understand how combat works. There's no real tutorial about it, so you kind of need to just figure it out. So that's 1 damage he got. But we had shield. I don't know. We had 3 shield and he did 1 damage, or maybe he did like 4 and we got 3 out. So every beginning of round you can decide to flee, but you have to do that before rolling any dice. I think at this point we can kill him. I would like to, because we'll get I'll recall, I'd like to get some sort of damage. Yeah, because I'll get probably some meat we can eat afterward. That should be enough. We deprive the dead of anything useful. See item. Okay, so we have raw meat. This is some fame and raptor skin. Good for trading or for fun. Nice. Oh, there's 4 of those. Cool. Can that be eaten unless cooked? Yeah. Okay, so we have too many things, but let's just close it. Let's heal. We erected camp to tend to the injured. 2 out of 4, 5 out of 6. So let's heal. Not a oh, that's 1. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so 1 first aid kit per wounded. We need to get a bit of sanity before going. Good that it doesn't take any time. And oh, we don't have to do anything. Can I cook? How do I cook? Can I use +1 burned animal meat? Meat that has been burned to a crisp restores sanity. Okay, so there's a chance that it gets well cooked or not. So let's heat. Let's try again. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna lose them anyway, so. Cool. Feeling better about this. Let's explore. We arrived at a rock overhang. It would serve as a basic shelter against the element. Oh, well. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here and allowed everyone to rest. The air was fresh and cool as we prepared the campfire. Claudia Vaillant eyed me through the cold eyes of a card sharp. Of a card chart? I soon found myself challenged to a game of cards. 50-50? Sure. Yep, got it. So usually you need 1 symbol of the kind that they're asking you. Claudia Vaillant was confounded when I beat him. The Claudia is a guy? Okay. The fool did not know about my coats in compartment. Oh, really? We got tricks up our sleeve. We prepared for departure. Despite the looming rock, it had been a pleasant pitch. I think we're good to go. Is the ice still spreading? It is, okay. What's this? Deep snow. Okay, so nothing anymore. Let's keep going up. Oh my god. This is spreading fast. Are we gonna get stuck? Oh man, it's not good. Okay, good. Woo. Shipwreck, nice. We need to eat first? Man, sanity goes down very quickly. Guess I need to eat everything I've left. We made a unusual discovery. We found the remain of an old boat. As far as I could tell, it must have been some kind of pirate ship. Time had certainly taken its toll on the once majestic vessel. I tried to decipher the name Fancy. This area was marked heavily by animal tracks. Staying here would surely attract some unwanted guest. We're not very good at fighting right now, so that's probably not a good idea to search. But I don't usually have good ideas. I was certain there were riches to be found. I instructed the people to form a small team and investigate the surrounding. See item, ooh, dynamite, and a treasure map, and a shovel. That sounds all good. As we left, we became aware that our presence had attracted ferocious wildlife. Aggro chance 50. Okay, so we need to... Well, now we have dynamite, which gives us a chance. It's still not a good idea, though. Let's check the map first. Okay, so that's... here. Oh, I'm not going back there. Yeah, too bad. Can we walk on this? Travel cost 20. That's a lot. Yeah, no. No chance. Alright, let's try... Let's try. 2 hyenas. Okay, so dynamite gives us so maximum 1. Okay, so this gives us 6 damage as a kind of a group damage. I hope it doesn't injure us as well. This one, plant explosion, damage 4 versus 6. So 4 to everyone. I'm scared that group damage means us. So let's do that instead. That's 2 damage. Multi-attack. Perfect. So 2 to each. That's it. Cool. We deprive the remain of anything useful. Oh, we lose standing for fighting animals. Good to know. Okay, we got some goods this time. Let's cook. Okay, having a cook is good. Let's use then eat. Do we have any wounds? We don't. Oh, do we heal when we level up? Nice. Okay, those were my actual 2 first combat. So I'm glad I've succeeded. We had combat yesterday, but I mostly fled like a peasant. I was not prepared. I don't know what the mountain face sculpture means. Maybe that's a village. I think we should try to see. Oh, it's a pyramid. Okay, so that's the end. Well, we're almost dead, and I think we're good to go, really. Before we develop some kind of disease. The pyramid of gold beckoned us to victory. We had overcome all events to achieve success. So when you find a pyramid, you don't have to go to it right away. And on the subsequent level, there's more to it to be able to open the pyramids and everything. But so you need to find it, and then you can basically walk around a little bit, which I would probably do, but we're at 0 sanity. So after all this hardship, euphoria overcame me. I knew that the name Yuan Fei Hong would not be forgotten. I congratulated Lopoback, but instead of happiness, I saw regret. She preferred to stay here. We can try to convince them. Sure, let's try it. Nope. There was no way to convince, or otherwise Lopoback decided to stay in their home country. That's fine. Nothing to lose. Golden Pyramid, New World bonus. Are we first? We're first. So 200 fame. 200 fame is pretty good. I think being second is 100. So there's a good incentive to be first, because 100 fame is kind of a lot. Yeah, that's it. That was a good map. At the end of every map, you get to choose a perk. We get another support die, additional damage when using gun. That could be good. Recruit up to 2 units per expedition. I think us having a cook, and considering she's not gonna die soon or anything, maybe being a gun expert could be good. Be able to manage combat. Getting more people is cool, but I don't think we're gonna recruit like constantly. Support is nice, but yeah, I think that's probably the best choice here. So this is tallying up the points of the other people, and that's our points. We're already first. Nice. Okay, so that's a good start, and now we can decide for each of our gift, each of our treasure, if we want to get fame for it or funds, and they show how much of it it's gonna give us. So, for example, this raptor skin, I think, can either give us 20 fame, so 20 points on that board, or 40 funds. We only have 30 funds, and things are pretty expensive. So if it's not a good amount of funds or fame, then you should get the other ones. But I wish I could check all of them before deciding. 40 fun sounds good. 60 fun sounds good. I think with the 130, we're starting to be good. Fame 70, that sounds legit. 50 fame, yeah. That's nothing either way. So I think a little bit more money, probably. And that's the same. Okay, I think we're good with fame, so let's get a good chunk of money to start our adventure. Okay. And we're back at it. So we have two choices: the Guahaha Arctic or Treasure's Jungle. I've never been to the Arctic. I am kind of curious, but I don't know why I I'm like expecting it to be hard. But maybe I should try it for once. I don't know which one we're better at in the condition. Let's try the jungle. I don't feel like I'm prepared for Arctic, but... So Arctic jungle means probably getting some machete for the forest. A scientist approached me this morning with a request. He told me about a mysterious box that was buried somewhere in the area we were traveling to. He promised to reward us generously if we brought it back to him. Sure. He nodded gratefully and wished us well. Before his departure, he warned us not to open the box. The news of my glorious adventure had spread, so I was not surprised to see that stories of my exploit had lured all manner of intrigued personalities. Many new recruits showed up, curious to find out more about the strange lands we were headed to. Who did I want to recruit? So right now we have... but only the cook, right? And the donkey. So we could, if we hadn't taken the perk to get 2, then we would have a full party, which is pretty good actually. But then it would probably be less useful for the rest of the campaign. While the gun, if we get some, that could be more helpful. We should probably get a fighter. So this one sounds good to me. 6 journalist. You take pictures. Increase the gain fame for... Okay. That's pretty good. Another translator. So getting good reputation. She's claustrophobic though, and she's not very good. He is superstitious. Could be worse. I think we'll take him. We could certainly use a merchant like Homie Care in our number just in time the ship was prepared to set sail. We can improve our animal to give ourselves more storage. But let's check equipment first. We don't have food, so food is paramount. Getting a gun would be good. Very precise hunting rifle, usable in combat, allow a special dice combo. Is this a one-time use? So something like that. We don't need snowshoes. Climbing gear maybe, but I could do without. We have 1 shovel already. We still have some. I wish we hadn't kept more, but whatever. Dynamite could be good, but having a rifle is nice. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Not the best, but not the worst. How long last our ship was prepared for departure? We're like back at 0, so we need to do good though, but we have some treasure map. Another sea shanty and one might jump overboard, but thankfully one of the crew called Lan Ahoy. I knew this place held something special for us. I don't think I want to leave anything behind, so I think we're good to go. I don't expect to need water, but we'll just pour it out if we don't. I made sure to bring some additional water ration for vessel stock. Let's go. Alright, let's start by checking our map, see where we need to go. In a forest, that's kind of in a crescent shape, so we need to find that on the map. and a bit of rocks surrounded by other things, so it's not visible right now. Let's start by going down. Do we know where we need to get the box? No, we don't have any indication. And the map is bigger. Twice as big, in fact. Okay, so when I over the forest, there's a little machete sign, so it's telling me that it's going to use the machete automatically and cut the travel cost, basically. I don't want to use them all at once, though, so this seems like a worse option. So let's go down here, see what we find. So we're cutting through the jungle. Okay. I think the map changes if the terrain changes with it. So if you cut like a forest of it, then it'll show in the map, I think. Because that would be confusing. Should we go towards the mountain or the forest first? Forest. A shrine. Examine shrine? We arrived at a long forgotten shrine. Its stone walls were covered with ornate engravings. Grand stairs led up to an enormous doorway. The building was cold to the touch. How very interesting. So it's gonna do the same thing again of the icing everything. It's a bit early to do that. It's probably a mistake. -3 standing. Yeah. Definitely a mistake. We need to go 1 item slot overburden. Let's leave our water behind. And let's go this way. Let's hope for the best. I think it's gonna prevent us to use that mountain, sadly. Did we get hurt by this? I don't think so, but it probably hinders our movement. Shit. How big is this gonna be? Why did I do that? This is glacier, so we can't actually pass through here. Oh man, it's gonna take a while. We have the option of trying to find a tunnel in this cave that would lead us out of it. But we kind of need to go back into this. That's worth a shot. We approach a cave. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch. Uncover its mystery? There's a word missing there. Oh shit, okay. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We stumbled into a dead end. It bore fascinating vestige of some kind of ceremonial tomb within were a mummified corpse. Sure. Investigate mummy. Many of the mummies were too old and fragile to be of any intrinsic value. However, after a thorough investigation, one was found to have a solidity suitable for transport. Great. 100 fame. Ooh. Is there a downside to this? Okay, we have too much stuff. 2 item slots we need to get rid of. I think we don't need water. And probably the jewel, but let's eat first and think about it. Oh, we can also level up. Nice. We could lose 1 torch. We should probably keep the shovel for the map. It's probably being greedy. That's not the most. I've never used rope. It seems very useful, but I just don't know how to use it. Alright, we need to go this way and just deal with it. Deep snow. Trading caravan, sounds good. A wandering tradesman at Pitch Top Camp. Here, the mysterious dressed trader had a lot of valuable goods on offer. All of them had undoubtedly been used before, probably during other unsuccessful expeditions. He proudly presented us with a selection of his wares. We could not help but think that he had more valuables to sell. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff. Haggle, trader skill, select to reduce the price in trading. Are we buying this? Value minus 10. So this is value 10, so it becomes... No, it doesn't change. How? I'm guessing this is something we already have, but... Okay, anyway, there's bullets for more combat die. I think we're good with treasures. We could use some food, aka whiskey. This would reveal more stuff. We don't need a lot of all that. Maybe we just try to get this value. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. The sturdy fund, this is more, this is more, this is more. So if we get both of them, then we can get a bunch of things. We can get some alcohol and some weapons. Or maybe this. That's very expensive. Yeah, maybe not. I won't be able to get all that though. Yeah, the trader seemed expectant regarding our possible return with any special trade goods. Alright, let's drink. I need to be careful with drinks though, because I don't want people to get alcoholic. That would be a problem. Man, what have I done? Idiot. We could try to discard the card and just, you know, believe in our memory. So half crescent, going left, a bit of mountains, so it's on the top spot of that near the water. So maybe we should go up. Let's try. Oh, I need more. Man, inventory management sucks. I don't know what rope is good for, so I'm tempted to drop them, but there's like 9 of them. Alright, whatever. Don't want to lose my treasures. They're pretty good treasures. But that sucks. Frozen plain. Okay, so still no sign of the map spot. Oh, she's an alcoholic already? Jesus. Go through here. Wow, that ice really stopped us in our track. Let's just go left. New region. I really need to find a place to rest. Oh shit. That was bad. Oh, it's a mission. We need to pay for that. We entered a mission and were greeted by an old missionary. He was seemingly happy to see new faces, as they had been out here for what seemed like an eternity. Okay, so first we can access storage room to put our treasure there, and that will send them to the land automatically. Okay, so this is definitely something we already have. I don't need... I mean, machete would be nice, but I have nothing to trade, so... If we wanted to rest with a roof over our head, we would have to make a donation. I mean, we can get that because we'll get sanity anyway, so that's probably a good trade. With his demands met, he permitted us to stay rest overnight. The remainder of the evening was uneventful, and we soon drifted off to sleep. Plus 30 sanity. Should I do it one more? Stay overnight. The priest covered the door good. Blah blah blah. Okay. So should we? Ooh. That's not a great deal, but I kind of need to rest. Alright, let's fuck off. We shook Anne and he prayed for us. Onwards. I don't want to have to kill the elephants. Oh, he's not aggroing. Okay. So we can decide to hunt him for food, which is not a terrible idea actually, but I mean, it might be a terrible idea. I don't know how strong they are, but we need food sooner than later, and that's probably, yeah. Oh god. Oh god, they're big and strong. Usable in combat. Okay, so this just gets added to our dice, so that's not a one-time use. Very nice. Let's get one of those. Maybe. Quick shot. So 4. Aim shot 6. Nothing else. I don't know with what else I could hope to combine this. So let's do it. Get stunned and 2 damage to shield. Not the best, but I'll have to do. Stunning might be better than. Ow. Ooh, that's not good. I think I need to end this as quickly as possible. Okay, that doesn't combo. What? Triple attack. Well, but that's nothing though. It doesn't have any value. Let's just re-roll everything. Oh, I kept the quick shot, yeah, sure. I don't think there's any other faces on that die. It is kind of annoying to have to like look at them manually to figure out what they can do. 2 damage, 2 shields. 3 damage, 2 shields. Sure, let's get shields. Oh, they're very strong. I'm regretting my choices. Eel, okay, eel's good, eel's good, alright. Can it combo with anything? No. Okay, but let's do it. Okay, everyone eels, that's very good, okay. I love that. This doesn't combine with anything. If I could get an eye on the blue die, I think that would be good. No roll F. Okay, so I have to use. I'm an idiot. So that's 4 plus 2. Then this doesn't do anything. Get stumped. Pretty bad. I should probably flee at that point. They're gonna kill one of my dudes. But I mean, if I flee now, I can't heal everyone, and I won't have food, so I'll be kind of dead. So let's just try it. That might be the end of my story. Twice done. What's this? Damage 1, enemy stun, or shield 3. Kinda wanna keep him. Keep the die, but reroll the rest. Kick. That doesn't combo with anything. No. Yeah, I think the kick is good. 3 damage good. And I kill him, but then I need to survive the other one. What are you? Damage 2, heal 2. That's potent. That doesn't do anything. Alright, let's hope we survive. We don't have any shield, so I don't... Ow, that's pretty bad. Quick shot and nothing. Oh, they don't contribute dice because they're dead or like wounded? Enemies are tough in this game. Okay, are we dead? Yeah, okay. You died in combat. Final score. Promoting your artist will greatly increase the value of creative painting. Why are you giving me a random tip at the end of my journey game? Alright, this map killed us very, very quickly. It was not wise to try to kill elephants, but we live and we learn. I think I'll leave it at that for this stream. I just wanted to create another stream because the one I did yesterday had no... Like, I basically did a 4-hour stream with me talking and no one hearing anything. So I was, I just wanted to have a real experience of it. But I'll do another run. This is a fun game. I really enjoy exploration game, and there's a lot to learn. But yeah, I hope you enjoy watching, and until next time, take good care, and cheers. Yeah.